Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond Earth. We are playing as the African Union. I just completely mind blanked there for a second. We're playing as the African Union and pursuing a purity victory. Otherwise known as... Well, actually, I suppose purity can go after a couple victories, but we are going after the emancipation victory. Now, speaking of, we are ready to... We want to get physics research, because it's one turn, and is one that we should have researched a long time ago. Return to map, we'll get that one. You will need to wait a turn, because the Manticore is kind of in the way. Alright, we'll hop off the boat, probably down around here, and then we can do some exploring down that way. How is our quest looking? Actually, we should have, special delivery. Perform dossier delivered operation in Axiom. The moment our network came online, it was hacked. The hole was plugged quickly, but not before the hacker was able to deliver a payload. 2 encrypted documents. One is encoded in a manner we have never seen before. The other was easy to crack. It said, deliver these files to our brother.
Consider a simple problem, such as navigation in a spaceship approaching light speed.
Let me finish! The other was easy to crack. It said, deliver these files to our brother. If you attempt to decrypt them, we will know. Alright. Let's see here. I want to go to here, and then in Axiom, I want dossier delivered. And... let me see. You might as well go ahead and siphon off some energy. Why not? See if we can't make some money off this. Okay, they're going to jump ahead real quick, ahead of the Manticores, because the Manticores are slow. Oh, hello, there's a Kraken. We have a Marine finished. So let's get him... the African Union Marine. We have another Marine. And another Marine. Alright, so we have 2 Marines now. That's good. Now we want to start building some gunners, but actually before we do that, I think we need to upgrade them. Yeah, to a gunner. So we either need 5% healing or 30% when defending against ranged. That's kind of... That's hard to pick. I mean, neither of them are super good, I'm thinking, but I think the range would probably be better. It'll help them survive, whereas the other one will just help them heal quicker. Alright, anyway, now let's go ahead and build up some gunners. Physics is done. So, I think we are ready to go ahead and do the orbital networks, because that's kind of the next step on our road to victory. You guys are going to wait a turn, because you are kind of in the way. Put you guys to sleep for the time being, or we'll put you on alert anyway. And then we'll churn out a few gunners and go and clear out a space for our alien, our next city. Clear out the aliens for our next city, not clear out the space for the aliens. Pretty sure it's already pretty clear for them. That's actually kind of pretty, with all the trees and the, terraforming is an amazing thing, apparently. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a barge built there. These guys can carry on back towards the city for one last trip home. Oh, we found an alien nest. That's less than good, usually. Okay, what do we have here? Why did I build a terrascape here? I think that might have been a misclick on my part. Can we even work that? Yeah, we can work it, but... I don't know. That doesn't seem like the smartest thing I've ever done. I don't think I meant to do that. I think that was supposed to be a farm. I think I clicked on the wrong thing. Anyway, farm. There we go. Oh well. Terrascape's built, and it takes a fairly large investment to build them, so I don't think I will tear it down just yet. Just have to be a little bit more careful in the future. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a... what would be our best bet? Command center gives me additional city health, but I don't think that's really necessary. I think we'll do the vivarium just to give myself some extra food around the city. Help it grow nice and quick. I think, as one of the first things I do, I should maybe try to kill this worm. I dislike it sitting that close to my city. Okay, so we have our first gunner produced. Move you out of the way so he can move there. Alright, the aliens don't seem to be bothered too much by the miasma, I don't think. Was he sitting in miasma last turn? I don't know, we'll find out this turn. I should probably pay a little bit more attention to important stuff like that. Alright, build a farm. And let's try to find a place where I can actually, get on land. I want 3 gunners before we start our assault, because that's how many you need out of the base level to be able to just kill off an alien outright. Alright, who needs orders? This gunner. Didn't I already move him out of there? It's Marine. It's Marine. That's also a Marine. Oh, no. I screwed that up. You guys need to go back there. You guys need to go there. There we go. I see the mistake I made. So overall, I think this game, at least for my first one, is going fairly well. Obviously, some mistakes were made, but anytime you're playing a game when you know nothing about it, that's bound to happen. Still can't believe I built this over here. That was so dumb. Speaking of mistakes made. And speaking of what we should build, I'm thinking we're going to want... you know what? An old Earth relic might not be a horrible idea. Kind of push out our borders a little faster. It's only 3 turns of production, too, so we're going to go ahead and do that. This guy is going to move down here. And yeah, okay, the Manticores do not care at all about the miasma, which makes sense, I suppose. Let's see. Okay, I think I can climb off here finally. What do we have here? Oh yes, this is the Marines. So they're going to go on alert for now. And alert. And alert. Be alert, because the world needs all the alerts it can get. Alright, this doesn't seem like the greatest place to ever disembark ever. But we're here now, so might as well make the best of it. What if these connect over like a big land bridge here? I don't think so. Yeah, because yeah, this is water here, so unless it does something really weird, like going like... Well, I could go like down here and then kind of connect up this way, I suppose. I still somewhat doubt that. This, to me, looks like it basically just kind of ends right here. Oh, where are we going?
Pardon me, I may be able to assist you.
Shut up. Our agent made the drop with no complications. The man who received them bore a strange tattoo on his hand. Alright, what's our quest like now? Bionics lab and biofuel plants. What do we need for a biofuel plant? Maybe take a look at that. Biofuel. We need biology for that. Which, have we already researched? Yeah, we've already researched biology. Alright, why am I not building a biofuel plant? Because I need algae. How in the heck am I supposed to build a biofuel plant in my home city with no algae nearby? Explain that one to me, game. Like, this quest here... build a biofuel plant in Megan, I can't do. Impossible. Cannot do. Alright, let's get one more gunner churned out here. And take the one that is there. And get him moved over here. And go on alert for now. We can keep running this guy home. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. It's kind of annoying. We do have another agent. Where can we put him? Let's see. let's put him in... Who are our most likely enemies? Probably these guys, but we already kind of have somebody in there for them. Let's put him in Madrina. Because they are the second most likely to cause us issues. And then we're going to go ahead and start siphoning off some energy there as well. Alright, let's see if we can't maybe get out of here. Let me see. What else can we do here, though? Your advantage, Bionics Lab. What do we need for the Bionics Lab? Bionics Lab is under Bionics, which is not all that hard to get. Will also give us access to the battle suits, eventually anyway. So that'll probably be the next thing we research after Orbital Networks is done. Try to bounce between completing quests and completing the research we need for the victory condition. More coffee, one sec. Ah, cool, we have a new station. 4 energy to any city that establishes a trade route. Nice moneymaker. Alright, so we need more production. That third gunner is done. Let's go ahead and build... we're at -5 for money at the moment. Let's go ahead and do some industrial development until that can be fixed up, because we don't... Mostly because we don't really have anything else to build. But I want to go after this worm. Can I kill a worm? Probably not, and he's not really doing anything to me right now, so... I think we'll leave him. However, what we do need to do is go and clear out the aliens, kind of up in this corner, so that we can, up in this corner. Oh, no! Or not, because the red sun just kind of decided to move in there. Well, all the same, as long as nobody trades with them, but, see, these guys might. That's really irritating, because that's kind of where I wanted to put my next city. Alright. So, if we can't do that, where can we potentially build? Because I did want to get a fourth city up and running. That was something I was fairly keen on doing. Where would be another good place? Well, I could potentially kind of set up over here. If I set up, like, say, right here, that would give us tubers, that would give us copper, basalt, algae, maybe even, let me see, if I were to set up, where was it saying? Here? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It would give us a couple of those oil fields, which would be fairly handy. Let's see, 1, 2... Yeah, because they're just kind of a little bit too far away. What if I were to set up here instead? That'd be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'd be getting all of the oil fields except for this one. And that is the weakest one anyway. So that'd be about 6 petroleum for that one city. It would also be some algae for food. Some tubers, but they wouldn't be able to access those with any kind of quickness. Desert around them, but that's not a huge deal. But the problem is that it would be a lot of water, a lot of desert, and more importantly, desert hills, which aren't great. I think it would be better for these ones just to kind of grow them out far enough that I can build on them. I won't be able to work them, which is a bit of a shame, but at the very least, I will have the resources to use. So unfortunately, that's a little bit of a no-go. Yeah, they kind of threw a big old monkey wrench in my plans. I suppose we could potentially go up and just kill them. That is a thing we could potentially do. The advantage there is we would get it quicker. We could probably do it too. They're only got a 16 defense. Fairly new colony. But the AI is probably not going to like me if I do that. See, that's really annoying. Alright, well, leave that one with me. I will take a look after the episode's over and see if I can't maybe find a place that would suit a little better. Alright, a tangled web. Strange how humanity now lives on an alien planet, yet still struggles to reclaim many of its past technological achievements. Having now regained network capabilities, we move one step closer to a completely unknown future. The shape of that future will be determined by how we utilize our current technologies. For example, the network links all of our systems, allowing us to disseminate our knowledge digitally, be it technological or cultural. Which of these is more beneficial, we do not know. So I can use it as a technological resource, which is basically free maintenance, or as a cultural one. I'm going to go with a technological resource, because 1, we kind of need money right now, and 2, I don't need that much culture. The network's potential is too great. If we give it completely to our people, they shall only squander it with cat videos. Rather, let us use it for the dissemination of information, so that we may prosper from unhindered access to our greatest mind and intelligent professionals. Excellent. Alright, that gives us a bit more money to work with. We'll get this guy heading back over towards the city. Manticore. Get moving over there. I'm kind of getting boxed in a little bit here, which I dislike. Alright, and we have our third gunner. Though now, with what's kind of happened up here, that still really bugs me. Alright, I'm not going to focus on that anymore. Actually, though, now that I think about it, I could potentially move out kind of more in this direction. See, you know, this Kugan is kind of in the way for that. I suppose if I settled up here, what would be the benefits there? I'd have silica, I'd have some biomass, or some xenomass, some algae. Yeah, no, it's kind of hard to find a place, a good place that is. Let me try that one again. It's kind of hard to find a place as good for a city as that one was going to be. All right, I think I've made up my mind. I'm just going to go and murder that outpost. And yeah, just make sure that it is no longer there. It can go somewhere else for all I care. Alright, so we have Gunner, 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 Marine, and Marine. So that should be decent enough to take out the aliens in that area. We might actually want to get some artillery built. Yeah, I think I'll do that next. With the artillery, we can use that against a city. Or, well, I guess it's an outpost. But we can use it against the outpost. And, oh, shoot, they were standing in Miasma, too. That was dumb. But yeah, we can use it against the outpost. That'll make things just a little easier for us. So let's go ahead and get a missile rover building here. That's 4 turns. He should be able to catch up pretty quick as well, since I think they can move pretty quick. What's their movement? Movement of 2. So yeah, they can catch up pretty quick. Wait, no. Move 2. Yeah, no, they're the same speed as everything else. So, never mind. They will move just as fast. So we should not, in fact, move too far away if we want their help. Alright, so what should we build over here? A laboratory would give, or a cyto-nursery would give us a little bit of health, which isn't too bad. Though, I mean, we're at +3 health already. Let's go ahead and build that vivarium. That'll give us some more food. I think that's probably our best use of resources there right now. Let me see. We'll soon be able to build a biofuel plant if we really wanted to. That'll give us 2 energy on the algae, which is pretty handy. What else do we have? Haven't built my Earth relic here yet. Maybe that would be the best thing. Yeah, let's build up that Earth relic real quick. Get that done. We are losing money, but we have enough that I'm not too worried about that. Speaking of, let's get these guys out of the way. You guys can rest in here for a night. And in the meantime, the Manticores will start heading down towards, oh wait, right in the miasma. Manticores will start heading down towards, these guys to help them in their colonization efforts. So we get everybody moved up and out of the miasma, and then we're basically going to wait for that rover to be finished. Wait, you wait, you wait, and you wait. What? Oh, somebody has fighters, it seems. Oh, wow. They are fairly effective, aren't they? Kind of want to know what those are. Somebody's got planes of some kind. There's the miasma damage. I was kind of expecting that. Okay, so we have our algae hooked up. Let's go ahead and buy this tuber tile, and then we can go ahead. Oops, go ahead and start building our. What? Is it really miasma there? Son of a. All right, that's something we'll have to take care of with our worker once he's finished that farm. And the explorer can just carry on his merry little way because he's close enough to full health that I don't care all that much. Speaking of, let's see. What can we improve over here? We see the food from grassland farms is pretty decent, so I might as well keep building those for lack of anything better to build, really. You guys are going to heal up. Skip the rest of you, and we have a trade convoy which isn't doing anything. Its previous run was up to Aaron, and that seems like a pretty good one to me, so we're going to keep that going. You guys are basically just fortifying the city again. And you guys are making your slow way down. Oh great, and more miasma. I've really got to stop doing that. Note to self, in unfamiliar territory, one tile at a time. It's much better that way. Or at the very least when moving into uncovered territory. I mean, most territory is unknown because I don't know exactly what's going on there. Alright, so our agent's in Madrina, which is good. Let's get our plantation building on those tubers. And let's go up here and remove this miasma, because it's kind of annoying. We can embark you and start sailing to the east. Nope, never mind, sorry. West. West. Not east. What was I thinking? And see what we can find over there. Okay, let's get out of the damn miasma. Is there miasma on here? Probably. Yep. Alright, down here. And then we can cross the miasma next turn. Speaking of, let's get a farm going there. I think that'll be best, the best use for that tile until we develop something really decent. And again, going out to Thabo, I think, is probably the best bet. Because we're giving them 7 production a turn. And they could probably use it, truth be told. Alright, our gunner, we're basically just waiting for that missile rover at this point. Let's go ahead and skip all them. And then we have a covert op who isn't doing anything. So let's go ahead and establish a spy network there. Quests, anything new here that we can do? Nope. Potentially try to kill a worm, but I don't think that's really going to happen. They seem rather difficult. I might be overestimating them a little bit. That's entirely possible. I like how the planes die in this. It's very cinematic. Those planes are actually really decent. I should maybe focus on picking those up at some point. Yeah, the one area where I have definitely been weak in this game so far is my research order. I've just been all over the place. I'm still all over the place. I really kind of need to sit down with the tree in front of me and just kind of highlight the ones that I think are key, or at least, you know, situationally key. And which ones can be kind of put off till later or ignored entirely. Okay, so now can I build a biofuel plant over here, I wonder? Since I hooked up that one over there? No, I can't. So it's got to be this city. And you know what? That's a fairly good source of energy. That's going to be 5 energy right there, which will take care of our deficit for us. So can't really complain too loudly there. Alright, let's get out of here and maybe see if we can't figure out a way to get to the other side of those mountains. One more turn until that rocket car thing is done, so. And I don't think the Manticores are going to reach us in time to actually be useful. So, I don't know, maybe I'll use them as guards for a city. What else do we have? We have a worker Go ahead and clear the miasma, please, and you guys are going on alert to defend the city. From the ravages of sand. Really. After that worker's done, I think we're going to go ahead and buy this tile here so that we can build our floatstone quarry and get nice big healthy heaping of floatstone as well as the energy attached to it. That'll be handy for our kind of money issues at the moment. Okay, so we have our missile rover. So that will be handy that way in terms of taking out this Red Sun outpost. So let's start moving northward so that we can wipe out the dirty alien scum. As well as the dirty human scum who are settled in the place that we want to settle. But, you know, we're not picky. Missile rover. And we can skip them. Keep trying to get them down there, but I don't think they're actually going to be all that useful by the time we actually get down there. 9 floatstone there, so this is actually a pretty good area for floatstone as well. A lot of floatstone on this map, I'm noticing. More so than, you know, Xenomass or Firaxite. Okay. It's saying that we should build a command center. I'm kind of agreeing with it in some ways, and in some ways not so much. We don't really want to build too much more because the costs are getting a little out of control. So let's go ahead and do our industrial development. That'll at least zero us out as far as money is concerned for the time being. We've also got one of these. Ooh, standardized architecture. That's one I probably should have picked up earlier. Is it worth it now? I don't know if that's worth it now. What else do we have to choose from? Earn 1% of stockpiled energy amount every turn up to 100 energy. That is actually going to be really good. Let's grab that. And that's instantly like 13, plus 13 energy there. So can't complain. Yeah, we're getting 13 energy a turn from virtues. Now granted, we can't spend some of that energy. Well, we can spend it, but if we do, the amount of energy we're producing every turn goes down. But for somebody like me, who tends to hoard it until an emergency comes along, and then I spend it all in one giant massive spending spree of just crazy epic proportions, it tends to work out okay. Alright guys, well, this seems like a good point to cut the episode. So we will return next time and hopefully clear out some area up here, get into our first real combat of the series so far. Sorry, it's been a little slow that way, but I haven't really been harassed by aliens, and the AI doesn't really seem to be close enough to me to really bother. Either way, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Any advice or feedback you have to give in the form of a like, a dislike, or comment can be left below, and I really do appreciate it when you guys do that. So long.